Long ago, there was a poor hunter who lived with his family in a small village. One morning, he left home before sunrise. His only hope was to find some food and bring it back for his family. He searched through the forest for hours. He looked behind trees, near bushes, and along the narrow paths. But no matter how hard he tried, he could not find a single animal. As evening approached, the tired hunter sat beneath a large tree. He lowered his head and thought, "What will my family eat tonight? It seems we may have to sleep hungry." Suddenly, he heard a strange sound coming from above. He looked up and saw a hawk trapped between two branches. The poor bird was struggling desperately to free itself. The hunter climbed the tree and carefully caught the hawk. As he came back down, he thought, "At least I will not return home empty-handed. This bird can provide food for my family tonight." He started walking toward his village with the hawk in his hands. After a while, the hawk spoke. "Why are you taking me with you?" The hunter was surprised, but he answered honestly, "I found nothing all day. I have a family waiting at home, so I must take you with me and use you as food." The hawk was frightened, but it did not panic. After thinking for a moment, it said, "Perhaps my life is coming to an end, but before you decide my fate, allow me to make one final request." The hunter replied, "You may ask for anything except your freedom. If it is possible, I will grant your wish." The hawk said, "I do not want food or anything for myself. Instead, I want to give you two lessons that may help you for the rest of your life." The hunter was surprised. He thought, "This bird is facing death, yet it wants to teach me something instead of asking for itself." So he continued walking and listened carefully. The hawk said, "My first lesson is simple. Never accept someone's words as truth without thinking. Listen carefully, question what you hear, and look for evidence before you believe it." The hunter remained quiet. Then the hawk gave him its second lesson. When something goes wrong, or when you lose something valuable, do not waste your life regretting it. Understand what happened, learn from your mistake, and continue moving forward. The hunter heard the advice, but he did not think much about it. To him, these were simply the words of a bird. After walking for a while, the hawk suddenly said, "My friend, you appear to be struggling financially. What if I could give you something that would completely change your life? Would you release me?" The hunter immediately became interested. "What could you possibly give me?" he asked. The hawk replied, "I know where a valuable diamond necklace is hidden. A long time ago, I found it in a royal garden and carried it back to my nest. If you keep me alive, I can take you to it. You could sell the diamonds and give your family a much better life." The hunter's eyes widened. He began imagining a comfortable home, plenty of food, and a secure future for his family. Without stopping to think, he opened his hands and released the hawk. "Now go and bring me the necklace," he said excitedly. The hawk immediately flew to a tall branch. Then it looked down at the hunter and said, "How quickly you forgot my first lesson. Only moments ago I told you never to believe something without proof. But as soon as you heard the words, 'diamond necklace,' you believed me without asking a single question. There is no necklace. I invented the story because I knew you would release me if you believed you could become rich." The hunter stood completely silent. He finally understood what had happened. He had held the hawk in his own hands, but his greed and impatience had caused him to let it go. He cried out, "What a foolish mistake! I had the bird and I released it myself." But the hawk reminded him of the second lesson. "You are making the same mistake again. I told you not to keep regretting what you have lost. You cannot change what has already happened. Instead, learn why you made the mistake and make sure you do not repeat it." With that, the hawk opened its wings and disappeared into the evening sky. The hunter remained beneath the tree for a while, watching the bird fly farther and farther away. He could not bring the hawk back. He could not change his decision, but he could change what he learned from that experience. Instead of blaming himself forever, he turned toward home. He decided that the next morning he would return to the forest with greater awareness, patience, and wisdom. And that is where the real lesson of the story begins. Life is constantly teaching us lessons, but we often fail to notice them. Every experience we have, every mistake we make, every person we meet, and every difficult situation we face can teach us something valuable. The problem is that we often understand these lessons only